for Gene Haas, and Tony Stewart wins the Daytona 500.
What about that?
I was involved in racing since I was a little kid. It was just kind of in my blood.
One of Stewart-Haas Racing's key assets is production manager Tony Gibson. The long-time crew chief to drivers including Ryan Newman, Danica Patrick and Kurt Busch now oversees SHR's vehicle fabrication for all 4 cars.
I had done my stuff with Dale Jr., crew chief for him, Mark Martin, and that kind of what got me in front of Stewart, called his eye. So they called me up and I'm like, yeah, but I'm not going anywhere without my team. We've been together for a long time, and as long as my guys can come with me, we'll come to work over there. And after talking to Tony multiple times before and seeing how they were receptive to my guys and treated my guys and looking around the shop and listening to their goals, I knew right away this was the place for us.
1-2 finish for Stewart-Haas.
Way to go, Ryan Newman, baby! I was scared it was going to run out, man. You did a hell of a job saving it, man. That was one of them risky days. 0 or a hero, baby. You did it, man. Awesome job.
He's such a people person, and he's always had a core group around him that always have believed in him and are diehard around him, and that's kind of transferred through that whole shop floor now. I think that is such a key role, and you couldn't find a better person than Tony to do that.
At Stewart-Haas Racing, the 4 teams, drivers, engineers and crew all have the utmost respect for Gibson and his dedication to racing.
Tony is one of those guys that I would consider a gift for an organization. He's very, very competitive, but very rarely do you find somebody that's that competitive, but also that good with different styles of personalities and people across the board in general. And he's so very loyal to Tony and Stewart-Haas Racing, and those are the heart and soul of an organization when you have those handful of people that have been there for a long time.
Good people are assets in whatever position you put them in, and he's always been that way. You put him in a crew chief, he goes out and wins the Daytona 500, the biggest race of the year, and always is in the playoffs and always has his car running up front. You put him in a different role within our organization, in a manager role and overseeing the cars in the shop, and we go from putting 1 car in the playoffs and winning races to all 4 in the playoffs, all 4 in the lead 8 or whatever they called them, and all 4 in victory lane. That's the asset that Tony Gibson is.
Gibson's new role within the organisation is testament to his knowledge of working as a crew chief and his approachable personality.
It's a big responsibility and it's a lot of work, but I love it. I always wanted to stay connected to the cars in some fashion and the crew chiefs because I love that role. I was just getting old. I mean, just getting to where the traveling would kill me. My role, hopefully, I think they know that I'm making a difference, and I hope that they think I'm making a difference. I root for all 4 of my cars. I want them all to win. I want them all to run up front.
Because he's been a crew chief, he knows what he's looking for, and it's having that in-between guy. Sometimes Zippy has to use him to kind of help the crew chiefs understand the other direction, that things have to be done a certain way and why, and then there's times when the crew chiefs are using him to get to Zipadelli as well. So it's a good buffer both directions, and I think the way he manages people just gives him that ability to really be a buffer both directions.
The years may have caught up to Gibson, but his passion for racing still burns brighter than ever.
It's crazy to sit back and look at how far I have come and what I have achieved.
Tony Gibson grew up down the street from Daytona International Speedway and now goes to victory lane.
I've got tons of rings and trophies and things like that, but the memories are the things that just stick out to me. Being able to work with these guys and these drivers and have the pictures and the things is tremendous. And I'll hand those to my grandson one day, and he can relish with them or whatever he wants to do, but I'm just very proud and I'm very honored to be where I'm at today.